We're in San Antonio, Texas, and we got two special guests with us. Aaron, introduce the men of the hour.
Okay. Y'all know what happened to 9?
7,
8,
okay.
9. My boy DizzyEight the Great. Do y'all remember? Y'all know the GameCube, right?
Right.
Well, this is GameboyJones. I love these guys.
Yes, sir.
And if
The
you're
family.
confused, DizzyEight in the black, GameboyJones in the tealish, whatever the color.
Look green.
Is the color. Pastel color. You feel me? How y'all feeling today, my brothers?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm dizzy.
You dizzy stupid. Hey, that's
He has to come with bars at all times.
At all times.
At all
Is that-
times.
I wonder if that's what it's like to be a rapper. Like, what you want? What's your order? Let me get a number 1, and then I'm done. Just for fun. Large Coke.
Okay.
You know what's on. You know what I'm saying?
They're like, sir, pull off now. We ain't
Don't
serving you.
come back. This is McDonald's. We don't even have numbers anymore.
If y'all don't know, we in San Antonio for San Japan,
Yeah.
the conference, anime conference.
First ever anime con.
First ever anime.
Yours
con?
too?
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
No,
What?
Well, I've been to
All
a
three
comic.
of y'all?
I've been to a
Yeah.
Comic Con. I've been to a Comic Con, but not an
I have
anime.
never been to a Comic
Same
Con
thing,
either.
basically.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
Comic Palooza in Houston.
Yeah,
But
that's my
how
fault.
have y'all enjoyed the experience? You know, well, you've been to a couple, but
I've been to a lot of cons. This is still a pretty good one.
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah,
okay.
so
Yeah,
the first timers.
This is a cool experience for me. It was like, it was dope to go out and just see people just having fun. People that it was cool to see how they had so many different people from different walks of life all come together and enjoy the same type of interest. Like that's fire to me.
He's basically saying it was cool to see all the cheeks out.
Well,
All
I
the
know,
yitties out.
no.
I ain't trying to get him in trouble.
Don't go words into
Yeah,
it.
they was walking around. It's
They
the
just
walks
walking
of life.
through- yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see that life.
Yeah, I see that life.
I see a lot of life.
It definitely was interesting because it felt like you see the different people that like anime online, and then when you walk in the room, and the room is so starkly different, yet so the same. It's interesting because of course you got the cool dudes trying to be cool, like nigga. Stop, nigga. You doing emotes. Relax. Man, you wearing cosplay. Nigga, you just bought a body pillow. Relax. Relax, man. I love it, though. I love it. It felt like it gave a understanding for me of community. Because, like, growing up, watching anime, I was the only child. So I was watching anime alone. And, like, sometimes we'd talk about it at school, but it was never, like, a group thing. And so walking there, I'm like, oh, y'all niggas like me. Except y'all niggas stink. Some of y'all stink. But y'all niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? It was cool.
So what was everybody's first anime that they can remember watching?
Oh my God! See, look. This sucks because I would just tell people, hey, name anything on the Toonami blog. That's probably what I watched first. So again, like the Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Gundam, Cowboy Bebop, like anything on that first block.
What about you,
I watched
Diz?
it.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon?
Oh.
It came on first.
It was on. I think
Yeah,
It was first.
It's on
It
the
was-
block.
It
It's
technically
literally
was
on-
the second anime that aired. Well, do you remember your first?
Probably Dragon Ball Z.
Mine was Ronin Warriors. Technically, my real first was Speed Racer.
Okay, no, then mine was
yeah.
Speed Racer then.
Yeah, my
Mine was Speed
first.
Racer.
My first was Speed Racer.
I know that was considered an anime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a Japanese made TV
You're right.
show.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, Speed Racer. Speed Racer was my first, but my first memorable was Ronin Warriors.
Okay, fair.
Ronin Warriors was gas.
I mean, if you asked me to say anything from Speed Racer, I'd be like, all right, I remember the car and what he looked like and his voice.
You're stupid, boy. You could have
just
killed
remember the
yourself in the
name.
race. You could have killed yourself in the race. What do you mean, Racer X is your brother? He looks nothing like your brother. Nah, Speed Racer. I recently and we was talking about this earlier about me going back in the past with music. I literally bought the entire show on Amazon.
Oh shit!
I have the entire show on Amazon.
DVD or streaming?
The streaming,
Okay,
and so it's permanently in my library. Even if they take it off, that mug is downloaded to my
Yeah,
library.
you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, damn. All right. So look, if y'all don't know, these two are nerdcore artists.
Yeah.
You talking smack? They can hear you.
I know.
My brother.
He keeps squeaking the chair. And I'm
Oh,
like, nigga, sit still.
Game Boy was about to bite that thing.
These are nerdcore artists. You don't know what nerdcore is? It's a genre of music where they rap about or sing about anime, TV, cartoons, whatever
Games,
games.
movies.
That genre of music often seen on YouTube. So Who started first? It was Game Boy.
Yeah,
It was
no,
Game Boy
it was
first.
me.
It
It
was
was
without
me.
a doubt Game Boy first. How did you get started?
I got started. So first of all, I always tell people, I always said I was never going to become a rapper, and it's funny that it's literally just my occupation now.
Yeah.
I remember I always had a really good time. Like I could always freestyle. Like I could freestyle really, really well. And people were like, you should rap. No, I'm not gonna rap. First thing that ever I went for was Team Backpack. It was the first thing I ever like wrote for.
Yeah.
Got a chance to go out to LA for the first thing that I ever wrote.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
man.
Damn.
It was like it
kinda
was
dope.
written for you.
Right, it was kind of weird. So, but like, I was around like 300 rappers because they all like were auditioning for the same thing, and a lot of them were like, "Hey, how long have you been rapping?" I was like, 3 months, and they're like, "You're lying. Did you just skip being bad?" I was like, "I guess."
Yeah.
And I almost ended up like making it in too. But then I remember I went home after that experience, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like I tried making songs, and I was like, I don't really like messing with anything that's like, you know, like, oh, you like the real life stuff. And I was like, nah, I'm just a suburban black dude and I'm happy and shit, bro. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Now,
Shooting up in Call of Duty.
granted, if someone would have if a Kyle existed more so at that point,
You would have had some form of a blueprint.
Yeah.
I probably would have been going down that path more so
Yeah.
to like be honest. But what I ended up doing was like I ended up like not doing anything for like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And then I landed on
How old were you at this time?
I was like, so I did that at like 20, didn't do anything until I was like 23, 24.
How old are you now?
I'm 29. So
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
You saying like you ain't 28.
Damn. Damn. Y'all niggas 30.
I would say. So yeah, I did that. You know what? It's 23 whenever I did. So
Yeah.
I basically I didn't do anything for like 3 years.
No, that's a dub, bro. Like, even though like you took some time off, I didn't find myself till like I was like 24. So that's like
There's a soul searching aspect to
being
it.
in being in that position to soul search, even though like a lot of people would say that's late, a lot of people don't find themselves in their 30s, 40s. Like, and some people
Exactly.
never find themselves. So it's always a blessing to see, damn, you were already working on it.
Yeah, and I mean, shoot, man. And we also see people who get into music really early.
Yeah.
And then like they get like, I mean, I feel like a perfect example, like Lil Pump. Lil Pump isn't someone who is super passionate about music, but now
Yeah.
he found that is his occupation.
Yeah.
And now he got stuck in it.
Yeah.
And but like now for like me, I claimed that I never wanted to do it as an occupation, and then it took me all the way up until 24 for me to go, you know what?
Let's do this.
Yeah, no, you know what? Maybe I should try going for
So
it.
how did you find
And stuff.
nerdcore?
So, all right. So the reason why I started doing that was specifically because the cover artist community was going crazy
Yeah.
and stuff, and I was like, well, I don't want to do that. But I was like, what if I just did? I did like remixes of popular top 100 songs, but I just did them with all like geeky references and stuff. So I used to make a thing called like the Geek Edition or whatever of like a song, and literally, I think the first thing I ever did went like viral on Facebook and stuff, and then I kept
This man's
doing
life
stuff.
is written in stuff. Like it's just it just happened. First rapper I ever wrote, I got flown out to LA, Team Backpack. First
recorded,
YouTube video I
it
ever
blew
do.
up.
Blew up. Like, nigga, what?
I wish it was on YouTube and it blew up. Actually, I didn't even. I only uploaded it to Facebook at first.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it went in by like viral. Like it got 100K like very fast. Then the second one I did, I think was like either like Panda or something like that. That one actually got like grabbed by a whole bunch of other pages, and that one ended up getting like millions and stuff. And then
100K was probably viral at that
It
time.
is.
at that
Yeah.
point, it kind of
Yeah.
was. It kind of was.
Like,
But then,
like now 100K ain't nothing.
Now
It
a
ain't
million
shit.
views
Yeah,
on Facebook
no.
is shit.
But like in comparison to the other ones I came out with after that, they all hit like millions, and they got shared around the pages and stuff. And I remember I used that as like a thing, and I remember finding Nim online. I found like a Street Fighter rap or something. I was like, oh, this dude's cold. And then I ended up doing a song. I did like a Flexecution remix with him, the Logic song, and I think eventually like I started finding more people. And then that's where the Geek Cypher comes in, and more people kept tagging other people, and we kind of became a little mini community because of that. Because people kept tagging people, and like, I had no idea this person existed.
Yeah.
I had no idea this person existed.
Yeah.
And that's actually someone pointed out that like you're technically the start of
Nerdcore.
The,
So this is
not of nerdcore, but the community we cultivated.
Yeah,
That's kind of the beginning part
that's crazy.
of that.
This like 2017-ish, 2018.
Yeah, I'd say 2016ish.
2016.
maybe,
Okay.
yeah.
Man, that's 2 years before we got in the mix. All right, what about you, Mr. Great Day?
Didn't we do an intervention with him?
Man.
Interaction.
Something?
We did an interaction.
Inter-
We did the interaction. How you forget the interaction? I'll never forget the interaction.
Yeah.
That was man. I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my favorite interactions we ever did. Still love yours,
the
DPS.
the interview
DPS,
over
yours
Discord.
was good. But that interaction, it was fun.
That was dope. With nerdcore, I came in like 2019, 2020 because of him. So like prior to that, like he's been in nerdcore longer than me, but I've been rapping and doing music longer than him.
Yeah.
I've been doing
Okay.
music since I was like 10.
Yeah.
So, I also was invited to Team Backpack when I was in high school at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, it was my senior year of high school, and I got invited to go, but I wasn't gonna miss grad. It was on the same day as my graduation. though.
Yeah.
Oh,
nah.
yeah, nah. You ain't have no
I wasn't
choice.
gonna miss graduation, so it
Yeah.
was just like it was what it was. So I didn't go.
Which year, by the way?
That was 2014.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
We would have met.
Wait, was it LA?
It was Moolah.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah, we would have met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that played
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Low
It's
key.
crazy
I
how
would
that
have met
played
you.
out.
I would have met Shizzy. That would have been crazy. So like, as far as like nerdcore goes, yeah, I got in in 2019. Really, it started my first introduction into nerdcore. Well, I feel like it's a little bit further than that because I feel like I did nerdcore before.
Yeah.
I knew what nerdcore was. My first nerdcore track was a Destiny rap I did.
Yeah.
When Destiny 2 first came out, or the way it was announced, I did. This is just funny. I was heavy on Destiny at that time. So I was playing in the lobby and I saw somebody with this emblem, yo, and was like, I was with my homeboy. I was like, yo, what is this emblem? This emblem kind of fire, bro. Is he like a dev or something? He's like, nah, that's the movie of the week emblem. I was like, movie of the week? What's that? And he was like, yeah, like it's like when a user or player does content for the game, they'll upload it on the Bungie site.
Yeah.
And if it gets enough likes on the site and trends, then it'll go up for movie of the week. And I said, bet, I can do that. I said, what? Well, I didn't record my gameplays at the time. I was nice at Crucible. But
He's a gamer.
yeah,
Hey, for
I
real.
He's a gamer.
He cold.
I was nice at Crucible. But like, I was like, man, what can I do? I said, wait, hold on. I'm a rapper. I can rap.
Yeah.
So I made a beat, rapped on it. I edited the footage for it. I threw it up within like a couple of hours. It started trending on Bungie site. And then at the end of the week, the devs pulled my song and it dropped as movie of the week.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fun fact about that is that's how I first found out about Fable and DPS and Dan Bull at the same time. I think Dan Bull DM'd me on Twitter, and this that was crazy. He DM'd me on Twitter, and we talked for a little bit. I'm like, yo, hey, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then Fat Snaps commented on Fat Snaps and Fable both commented on my Destiny rap. And I said, well, who are these guys? And at this time, they like Fat Snaps wasn't even at 10K yet, and Fable I think was at like maybe 14,000 subscribers. I was like, I went to check the channel out. I'm like, Fat Snaps was, oh, he can really rap. He really rap. And then I listened to Fable. I said, oh, this guy is awesome. I said, they rap about like nerdy stuff. Bro, that's cool. And then I moved on with my life. I subscribed and I moved on with my life.
Yeah.
And then years later, I started grinding on like Instagram.
Yeah.
And I started like getting like posted on like bigger pages. I used to enter in contests and stuff like that. Like,
And didn't you do a DizzyEight contest?
I didn't do a DizzyEight contest. I did the one take contest for Futuristic. And then that's how I found out about this guy named Ali Dominique.
Yeah.
And he had this thing called Freestyle Friday.
Yeah.
And he would drop a freestyle every Friday, and then he would throw the beat up, and whoever would have the best beat for that week, he he give them $100.
Yeah.
So I would enter in this contest every week, and me and him became like dope friends.
Yeah.
And through entering his contest, Game Boy found out about me, and he hit me up to be on a Mortal Kombat song.
Yeah.
And
By the way, to add, I think I was either third or second, and you placed first on the week.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I remember that. And then he hit me up about doing a song. I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
At the time, like, I'm just trying to work with everybody.
Yeah.
So like, and he also killed it. So like, I also saw you on Ashton Laro's joint too.
Oh shit!
I remember that. Yeah,
that's awesome. I didn't know that.
And I was familiar with you.
Yeah.
So like, then Game Boy hit me up, and I was like, sure, what you need me on? And he said he got me on the Mortal Kombat joint.
Oh, that's our first thing.
And on the Mortal Kombat, it was me, Game Boy, Dwayne TV. Was Fable on it? No, Rustich. Rustich was on it.
And none like Josh.
Okay, yeah. And through that, I had my DMs closed, so you couldn't DM me at the time. And then he like maybe like a week or two after he messages me. He was like, "Yo, open your DMs." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Rustich wants to talk to you about being on a cipher."
Damn, just coming
like,
together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so then I talked to Rustich.
This is another puzzle piece.
Yeah,
Another
puzzle
It
pieces.
was crazy, and so like at the time, like, I only knew Rustich from the cipher we were on, so I didn't know how big he was at the time. So like, now I went on the show and I said, "Oh, this guy actually does this." Okay, cool.
Well, at that time he was still growing. Like he just hit his viral thing.
Yeah, like he was on the incline. I said, "Oh, this guy's going up." Okay, I was like, "Sure, I hop on it," and this is the first thing that I was asked to be on was the Hokage site.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said like be Naruto. I said, "Oh, be Naruto, the main protagonist." Bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bet, and I hopped on that, and that went crazy because I know about the Hokage cipher. That went crazy.
That was crazy.
And from then on, I just started hopping on different things, and then
Pause.
Pause. Fable and DPS. They also was kind of still like looking at my stuff, and DPS was like, "Yo, I didn't know that you was still that you was doing nerdy stuff. Since you're doing nerdy stuff, hop on one of my joints." So I hopped in the Samurai Jack song. It's crazy. So I have two songs with DPS. Okay, yeah. So I hopped on the Samurai Jack song, and then Fable hit me up to be on his Bond song.
Yeah.
And I started just hopping on people's stuff.
And
Pause.
Again.
It was I think it was 2020 or 2021. No, it was 2020 when we had talked, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm fully doing this."
Yeah. See, that was crazy because like at the time I was just getting on. I was featured on everybody's ciphers.
Yeah.
And like I was starting to become a part of the regular lineup, and my name was started to becoming associated heavily with everyone. And but I was still on like the YouTube rap side.
Yeah.
I was on the YouTube rap ciphers, and I would upload like cover raps and stuff like that. So like that started to go on a decline. I was trying to figure out what to do next.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't know what to do next. And I remember having a conversation with this guy. He's like, yo, just do nerdcore. And I'm like, I'll feature on some things.
Yeah, I remember
I remember that time. Yeah, I remember that time period.
It's crazy that like we had this talk, and like I hear this story, and like when it comes to the nerdcore artists specifically, it's a special. When it comes to y'all, it's a special place in my heart. For one, y'all are essentially. If I would have found out about nerdcore in high school, I'd be a nerdcore rapper. Like I would have head down.
That's crazy.
Done it, because in high school I was a freestyler. If there was a freestyle session going
At the
on,
table, he was.
I was there, and I was literally one of the biggest rappers in the school.
That's crazy.
But like at that time, I started finding out the industry, and I was like, yeah, I don't want this. And so like I started focusing on. I was like, I want to be a director though. I like telling stories, and so like it's a special part to me. From one, the music side, because I really love music, and the other side is rapping. Well, anime. The music is the same thing, but the anime. I grew up watching anime, like Ronin Warriors. We hit the whole lineup that was on Toonami, And so like when I see you guys really building a dynasty off of something that many people are ostracized on, it's so interesting because you got the side of rappers being ostracized, or you're hoodlums, y'all making communities worse, and then you have the other side of, oh, you're a nerd, you're a geek, you don't get women, you know what I'm saying? And it's such a interesting sight to see. Hey, these guys are popular, these guys are happy more than anything, and these guys are doing what they love to do, and it's always so awe-inspiring to me. And it's like, that's why like I get so frustrated and passionate when talking to y'all about, bro, if you do this, you'll be successful. Because
how did we even find the saying cipher and stuff?
The funniest shit ever. Somebody kept commenting on the page, listen to the saying cipher. Fable, if you see this, I love you. Me and you kind of talked about this, but not all of it. Just know I love you, Fable. A dude kept commenting, listen to the saying cipher.
That's the first thing y'all listen to?
Yeah.
One of the
Really?
ciphers.
Yeah, it was one of the ciphers.
I didn't know it was the saying cipher.
I think it was the
Wow.
saying cipher. It was either the saying cipher or the no, it had to be the saying cipher. We gonna go back and look. But what happened was somebody was like, yeah, go listen. And the name was Fable, right? Fable name, I thought it was Faviel. And I was like, this guy's Hispanic.
Was it? It was a cipher that had a. It was a cipher that had a part. It had 2 parts to it. I know that for sure.
I was like, this guy's Hispanic. And because it looked like Fabielle. I was like, this guy's Hispanic. And so I was looking at the stuff on the channel and it said music. I was like, this is going to be in Spanish. We can't listen to this. And this is the thing though. And I was like, this is either going to be in Spanish or it's going to suck. And the reason why I said that, because it was in the point in time where they were telling us to react to this stuff, and it wasn't funny. It was stupid.
Yeah.
And I didn't trust it. And then it got to a point. It's like, no, you guys gotta listen. You gotta listen. And I was like, all right, bet. And I played it, and like I didn't cut on the music, but I played the AMV, and I was like, I need to see if this is like just somebody cutting up the show to a song, like somebody's song. And I was looking, I was like, oh no, this is a rap. This is a rap. Oh, it's in English. And like I was like, oh, this is in English. I was like, okay, cool. We're gonna check this out. And I never forget, like, listen, I was like, oh my God, these niggas are amazing. Like I was losing my shit. And I remember the first time I told Fable about that story, I was like, yeah, I thought you was Hispanic.
That shit is hilarious.
He was like, how? I was like, I thought your name was Fabielle.
Fabielle.
I thought it was Fabielle. I thought that was a V. I didn't know it was upside down A. I didn't know. But nah, and then like the experience we got listening to you guys when we were doing nerdcore or listening to nerdcore for the first time was the craziest experience that I could have like.
Hell, it shocked me.
Bro,
I was like, what? I was like,
like,
what's
bro,
going
like
on?
I love music, right? I love music. But the genuine reaction that there's only one thing that I can say I ever reacted to similarly to y'all cipher, and that's Ella May.
Oh yeah,
Ella May had a Vine that went viral of her saying Ayo, and she had a high note, and I went fucking insane, right? That is the only thing in history to give me that hype aside from y'all music. And I remember listening, I'm like, bro, these niggas are amazing. These niggas are amazing.
This nigga was remembering everybody's name like the first 2 times around. We did like the part 2 to the cipher.
I was like, oh, that's Drizzy
Like,
Ice.
that's that
Drizzy
person.
Ice.
I'm like,
oh,
how the
that's
fuck
DizzyEight.
you remember?
That's DizzyEight. Oh, GameboyJones, that's my cousin. I literally started calling you my
I remember the cousin shit,
bro. And it was so cool. Like, it was so cool to me because I'm like, bro, these niggas are amazing. And like, it was so surreal to me. And like, even like when y'all started commenting, bro, I was like, nigga. Like, I remember one time I was like, nigga, GameboyJones just commented. And then Mike was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, this nigga just commented.
Yo, no, I'm thinking about it though. What's crazy is that we watched them grow because like they wasn't that big. When
Yeah, no.
When they started reacting to us,
10K?
Yeah, we watched y'all like just.
yeah, like
Just go.
yeah, because y'all was at the time. I think I had more.
Yeah,
rappers did,
everybody
y'all.
did. Everybody
and
did.
so like we was like, okay, these new guys reacting to us, and we felt everybody loved y'all energy. So like, yeah,
Oh no, man, we was like y'all goats.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it was- and
That
that was-
had to be like end of summer 2020 around
Yeah.
that time.
And it was so funny, bro. Y'all were the
Matter of
first
fact,
community.
I'ma look it up.
Y'all were the first community that openly welcomed us.
and like flooded you
And like
you
show
really
love
loved
because
it,
the
yeah.
thing is, like, and that's why like with DPS, I always have love for DPS. DPS was the first ever person like, yeah, bro, let's hang out, let's talk. DPS called me, I was like, nigga, I got a phone, I was like, I talked to DPS. I talked to DPS. He's like, bro, calm the fuck down. We can't be loud in here because the studio we was in, it was a yoga studio next. He's like, bro, calm down.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah,
I
and then,
remember
like-
seeing pictures of that. That's hilarious.
That's not what we first reacted to.
You know what I'm talking about? The
when
first time
when
he called me.
first time he called,
like
yeah,
I was
yeah.
hyped, and then I'll never forget. Like it was like you had messaged me. You was like, what's your number? I was like, you want my number? I was like, you want my number? That nigga did. And it's like every first interaction with y'all was so like impactful to me because like I always felt, for one, I'm always gonna be a fan, but it felt like to me you guys were bigger than life. Like just the overall fucking talent was absurd. Like I'll never forget like the Sand Cipher when you they trying to copy me. I was like, bro.
Oh, it was the Shonen. Was it the Shonen Jump?
It was the
The
Shonen.
Shonen
we go.
Jump.
There
It
we
was
go.
the Shonen Jump.
I was thinking Sand felt too far along.
Yeah, it was the Shonen Jump.
Okay, yeah.
And like it was so surreal the interaction because
No, it was your Dragon Ball rap cipher.
I was
Oh,
It was
let's
yours,
go.
yeah.
yeah.
and I never forget like the moment like y'all were like
And that was April. Damn,
Yeah.
April 2020.
the moment y'all really started like, hey, y'all are cool, y'all are hilarious, and it was such a groundbreaking experience for us. I'm like, bro, these niggas are great. Like, not only are they YouTubers, like y'all are musicians too. Like YouTube is awesome, but y'all are multifaceted people that are like, hey, y'all wanna chat, y'all wanna talk. And it's like, bro, like what the fuck? Like y'all, it was crazy, dude. And it was such a crazy experience just talking to y'all and getting to know y'all and being able to say, I'm friends or whatever. Or like when GameboyJones was like, I'm no longer supporting Aaron. I put that in, that was my banner. That was my banner for the longest.
I remember that.
I was like, bro,
remember that.
we're actually friends. I was like, bro, this is hilarious. And I remember like just like the first time I asked Dizzy to be on the song, I was nervous as fuck. And I was like, man, we cool, you know, but that's DizzyEight. And it's so weird to me to be in this position because even being in here with y'all and Richie, even though our channels are larger, like to me, y'all are still like so much bigger. Like y'all are superstars in my eyes. And it's so.
It was, you know what was actually nerve wracking? Asking some of them to do the interviews.
Yeah.
we call it an interaction because we was
Bro.
reaction interview. So
Bro.
I don't think we never got to you.
Yeah.
You never
But
got
we-
me, yeah.
We did
moved on.
DPS, Rustage, Dizzy, Fable, Cam,
And I think
Divide.
And
Divide,
Swabbity was supposed to be next, but we ended up stopping him. And it was so nerve wracking, like just reaching out because you guys still to this day feel so much larger than life. Like outside looking in, y'all like, oh, I'm just making music. I'm like, nah, nigga. No, y'all not. Like,
I think that's the crazy part
Yeah.
about it is that like for me, that's just what like even you doing this. I swear everybody who I mean at least for me, because I mean like you guys know I have no issues reaching out and talking to people.
yeah.
So every time I do that, everybody apparently plays it cool, and then whenever I meet them, they was like, "Nigga, I was freaking the fuck out,"
Bro,
and I was
yeah.
like, "You guys are some good ass actors." 'Cause I
Yeah,
had
bro.
no
Because
idea.
like, the one thing I'm good at, I can talk the talk. Like I'm yeah, man, for sure. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with whatever. Oh, I'm down with whatever.
Nah, we was in that studio. Nigga, DizzyEight said yes to the motherfucking interview.
That-
nigga.
it was crazy.
It's the same thing when you hopped on All In. It's like this nigga say yes.
It's so weird. Like I remember fucking the first time DPS called me. And it was so surreal. I'm like, nigga, this is DPS. This is DPS. I didn't call him his real. I still have a hard time calling that nigga his first name. Like even Fable, I was like, nah, you Fable. You got your first name saved.
It took me a while though too. I mean, I still don't call DPS. I haven't talked to DPS enough like that. Like we've had conversations, but I haven't done that yet. Fable, I can call him by his name now. It's like I've had enough conversations to talk to him.
I switch back and forth with Fable. I don't. I called Fast Snaps.
Yeah, like it's like I know your name, but I'm gonna call you Fast now. I'm gonna call you DPS. And it's like y'all, bro. And it's like I feel like sometimes, for one, with me, I feel like you guys kind of get discredited a lot, right? So like with the YouTube rap thing, the whole issue that was a while, like a few months back, when they were like the easy bag. I remember it was so funny because I'm Petty Betty. I remember I had
that was a thing. The whole
I had
easy
went,
bag.
I had went to
drama,
one dude
yeah.
shit. I was like, bro, we got more listeners than you. Shut up. We got, but like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? And it was real shit. I'm like, bro, these dudes, if like, even the first time we ever did a song, I told Mike, I was like, these niggas do this shit weekly and bi-weekly. This is crazy.
I still can't believe that we did that.
Yeah, that's like when I sit back and look at like how many songs I've dropped in the last 2 years, it blows my mind. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I
Every
like,
fucking week.
I thought it was easy as hell back then. Now I look back, I'm like, what the fuck was
Yeah.
I on?
bro.
So
like,
everybody's
what?
going bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, nah, like I have to switch. I mean, every now and then I'll go like week from week.
We all literally quit our jobs to go bi-weekly. I was like, I have way more time to
do nothing.
to drop a song every 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And even still, like,
it still feels
it still feels like a lot, like because like it's just one I think fatigue sets into because like we've been like because before it was about weekly, we definitely all of us did like, well, I know for me, I definitely did a full year of just every week. And I know you was doing that longer than me.
I did it for like 2.5. Like literally, I think me, Fat Snaps, Fable, Rustage, Schwabity, kind of Connor a little bit, but like at least 2.5 years of going weekly. So
That's crazy.
What is the creative process for y'all? So like musically, like, cause the thing is like Mike, but one thing Mike hates about me, I can freestyle, right? Like I'll freestyle, but I'll forget everything I said. And he was like, if you would have just wrote that down, that's all you need.
He do that a lot.
And it'll be
Like,
some
his
cold.
freestyles have the cadence and the rhythm and all that, but it's like when he tries to write, he throws himself off. And I'm like, nigga, just if we doing a song, freestyle and record the shit and take what you like and then tweak it.
Yeah.
that's why I'm getting back into freestyling because like I've been doing like punch and writing and stuff. But like I remember, so I'm so mad that I started actually like writing because like I think one of the coldest things I ever wrote because I did a verse to the 2 p.m. in Calabasas or 3 p.m. in Calabasas, whatever, that Drake song.
3 a.m.
Yeah, it's something like that in Calabasas. But like
Whatever it is,
I think that beats like 2.5, 3 minutes long. I wrote an entire verse to that in 8 minutes because I freestyled it, like and like recorded it, and then I just wrote it, and then I rewrote stuff back, and then just basically tweaked it to like flow a little bit better. But like. And dog, I ain't gonna lie, it was a really good verse. It was really good. Like actually, like so much so that like I literally like unlisted the video, but then I just picked lines out of it and started putting it in other shit.
Yeah, punching and rapping is the best thing a nigga could have taught me. That shit right there. All right, what can we say here? That is so easy. I'm like, yes, I don't have to write.
What about you, Diz? What the process look like for you?
It just depends how I'm feeling. There are times where I can go in and just freestyle the whole thing, and like punching. Definitely like it depends on what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like if it's more melodic, I'll like my process. I'll get on a song and I'll just hum I'll just hum
it out.
Like the joint I played from y'all for the joint I played for y'all earlier.
Yeah.
Literally, it was like I was sitting down, chilling, and I was like, man, I want to make a song, bro. I just want to make a song. And I asked my girl, I said, yo, like, give me a topic. and like, she gave me a topic, and I was just like, let's go look at a beat. I found a beat, and I said, what's the topic again? And she gave me a topic, and I started humming it, and then the words just hit. Like, for me,
That's how all melodic stuff is for me too.
It just hit, and for me, melody is super easy. That's always been my easiest thing. Like rapping, I'm nice at rapping too, but like the thing that comes for me, the quickest is melody. And like now when I want to rap, it just depends on the mode. Like if you piss me off,
Yeah.
Two things: if you piss me off, or you tell me that I'm trash.
Yeah.
I'm in the zone. Like I'll just come up with like the craziest punchlines and
Yeah,
rhyme
no,
schemes.
I feel that. I feel that. Like there's been 2 times where I felt pushed to rise to an occasion.
Yeah.
So the first time these niggas randomly dissed me, them and a old friend, they made a diss track. I was like, I'm not replying. They was like, nah, nigga, you gotta do something back. We always prank you. And they kept bugging me. And I did the J. Cole 95 South. And I think I sent it to you. And like I was like, okay, this is cool. This is good. And I had sent it to DPS called me. He said, bro, what the fuck? He's like, this is how you need to do it for real. And then I remember the next time is when you sent the fucking Black Force cipher. Because I was like, yeah, we'll be on it. And like you said, listen, niggas who was on that bitch.
He was nervous. He was nervous.
I said,
He said, no. He was nervous as hell.
That list was crazy.
That's a lot of competition.
bro,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, nigga, I was good. I saw 6. I saw all these niggas. I was like,
He said, where's he gonna put us?
I was like, bro, I really went there and I said with Mike, I was like, bro, we can't be ass. Like, we gotta, like, we have to legitimately compete. We have to do our best to compete. And then, like, I feel like, and then it was around the same, I think, like, a few weeks after we did that, we were putting in the Nerd Out Pokemon Cypher. And, like,
I forgot about that.
yeah, and, like, even that, it wasn't much to do nothing for me, but I'll never forget when we heard the drop and I heard y'all niggas, I gave up on music for like a week. I was like, this ain't funny. This ain't funny. Niggas turned 4 seconds into some shit.
It was the Pokemon cipher or was it the Smash cipher?
It was the Smash Cypher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember it was like, I heard like niggas was really on there doing some crazy shit in about 6
4
seconds.
bars.
I was like,
He did not give us time on that.
I was like, bro, this is absurd. This is genuinely absurd. And I'll never get over that. But, like, nah, I feel that. So, like, in your actual music careers, like, at this point, looking back, is there anything you would have done different?
I have 2 answers for this.
Okay.
The one is just like an unfair answer. It's one I would have just started way earlier. And I say that specifically because I went through a good chunk of my life where I proved a lot of people wrong, like continuously throughout my life. Like I started my own business at like 13 and stuff. Whenever you can't really do that. I remember I told people I lose weight. Hey, I'm fat right now because fuck Rona. But I did that inside my life. I told people I was going to become a dancer. I did, and I've had a decently successful dancing career before I started rapping and stuff. One thing I didn't do was I didn't prove myself wrong because I was very convinced I was never going to be satisfied with myself as a musician, and I never chased it. I was in choir my whole life. I sang and stuff, but I was like, I'm never going to write my own music. I'll never be satisfied with like myself. So I wish I would have believed in that a little bit sooner and like started in like high school or something like that.
I mean, you don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and like
that's words to take.
because like the thing is, I was so confident in myself that I could do anything because I had already at that point proved
When your birthday?
so many people wrong. You saw what?
When your birthday?
July 29th. I'm a Leo.
Okay.
If that's what you're gonna ask.
Yeah, I was just.
Yeah.
We born in the same month?
Yeah. But even though, are you? Because you might not be a Leo.
I'm
Though.
a Cancer.
Yeah. See, yeah. So that's I'm gonna say a lot of people. A lot of
Yeah,
people
no, yeah.
like that. I don't. Do the whole astrology thing. But people are like, no, you're a super.
Yeah, you're not
duper
spaces.
Yeah.
Not spaces.
But as far as like doing stuff in music, one thing I wish I would have did was buy auto-tune like a lot sooner because I was very much against like my own voice and like singing and stuff, and I was like, I wish I would have figured out the auto-tune aesthetic way sooner than what I did, because now that I do it, people are like wait, why haven't you been doing
I'm
that
about to get auto-tune
for a long time?
Change your life, boy.
I ain't gonna lie, your boy can hold the note, but I need to sing. I need to sing. What about you, Mr. Great?
I got two answers to that. One, I wish I would have started doing nerdcore sooner.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I wish I would have did it. I wish I would have did nerdcore at two different points. Either one, when that Destiny joint popped off, I wish I would have ran with that, and I wish I would have kept doing nerdy stuff. Or two, when I was in high school, my first true introduction to nerdcore was Shizzy. I wish the first time I saw Shizzy do it, I should have hopped on it.
Yeah.
Cause I was posting. I was at that time I was rapping. I was posting videos of myself rapping. I was doing like remixes and stuff like that. This is like before I had like maybe 500 subscribers. I wish I would have hopped on that wave at that time. I was good enough to do it, and if I did that right now, I'd be killing it right now.
You are killing it.
I'm
man.
killing it right now.
Y'all killing it.
I'm good, but like right now, I feel like I'd be
where you could have been at.
Yeah.
The shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Yeah. So like I just wish I would have done that. Or if I didn't do nerdcore, I wish I would have just stayed consistent with music, with dropping music.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't nerdcore music, if I would have consistently been dropping a song every 2 weeks or every week since I started doing YouTube,
Probably would have been solid.
Boys
Yeah,
didn't
I
want to
would've
listen
been
to
solid.
Russ.
I could
Russ
have
giving
been
people
Russ.
game.
Russ did, no, bro. It's so funny because the thing is, we started doing the Russ thing without even knowing that was the Russ
Exactly.
thing,
Yeah.
which is so
He
funny.
did
I
that
think
shit for
that
11
everyone
years.
figured it out during the streaming era that was just like a possibility to do it. Oh, also, you know what? I got a third one. I wish I would have learned SEO a little bit sooner too, because I remember that, like, you know, back at that time when we were still kind of like a little bit more competitive and stuff. Like there's times where I was like, these dudes are not that much nicer than me. Why are their views going crazy? And I remember I had a combo. I'm not giving out the sauce on a podcast, but I remember.
Hey, I mean, if they watching this podcast,
oh really? Okay, all right.
If they found this podcast, then,
Okay,
hey,
fair.
they a little deserving.
Because usually, I don't really hide it that much. But I remember I was talking to Fat Snaps, and I was like, I called him. I said, "Hey, yo, dog, I just want to let you know that, like, I hate you." And he's like, "Wait, like, why?" And I was like, "Dog, you realize you knew SEO before I did, and you didn't share it, and I hate you for that." Because I remember I used to look at this stuff. I'm like, why does he have like this weird paragraph beside his description? And oh, why did he do this and why did he do that? And then like I finally like learned that shit, and I was like, this motherfucker. Oh my God, that's why. I was like, he knew. He knew.
To that niche, y'all's niche is specifically, SEO is very important in y'all.
Yes,
niche.
it is.
It's not important in everything, but that the niche like
But
this,
especially for us, yeah. And I was like, dang, because and I was like, oh, here goes the circle of people who like knew that, and I was like, man, how does it always like kind of like like beat me out like that? And I was like, oh, you show up on top.
We're going to have to try to get in SEO. We're going to have to get optimized for the search engine because we not. Niggas just out here doing it raw dogging. But nah, another question I had, since we talk about the past, what does the future look like for y'all? Like, what is your goals? What are you looking to do musically, career wise? Where do you see yourself? How do you see yourself retiring? Like mentally, where are you at?
He really want to know so he can coach him up. Aaron been coaching all weekend.
So you want to go first, or do you want to? Okay, go.
For me, within the next year or two, I want to quintuple my revenue.
But that's doable.
That's possible.
I want to quintuple my revenue, and in the next 5 years, I don't want to just necessarily transition out of rap. I'm music. I'm always want to do music. That's my passion.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to transition to other markets. I want to get into real estate. I want to get into. I also want to get into ministry. I want to get into just coaching young men and people to like really young black men to really pursue their dreams and really see that, hey, there's a life that doesn't have to be what people tell you it has to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And also, I want to hopefully I can get to a point where I can do relationship stuff to show people what black couples look like, what a black family can look like.
Yeah.
Because in our community, a lot of us come from very broken homes.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
A stable black family seems so unrealistic, and I want people to know that it's very possible. It's just you need to educate yourself and know what you're looking for and know how to
navigate.
Exactly. And I just want to put myself in a position of wanting to change my family's life and to build generational wealth and a legacy that's going to live beyond me.
Yeah.
You mentioned quintupling your revenue. I've always been envious of the fact that y'all are on YouTube and streaming. We always just talk about
every
that.
YouTuber who doesn't do music hates us for that.
Exactly. We're like, damn, this is getting double.
That's why I was like, we got to do this now. For real. Like, fuck this. We drop a song a week. Next 3 years. I mean, that bitch big about boop. That's what the robot say.
Jesus, that's hilarious. For me, I specifically I've always wanted to try to get into like the real estate market and all that stuff. For me, I love doing music 100%. I still always want to do music my whole life and stuff. But like I always say, if I get to entertain, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. I mean, to be honest, like throughout my life, I should have been a dancer. I should have been a comedian. I should have just been like bruh, I go crazy as a TV host. I go crazy doing a lot of things. I just like entertaining people.
Yeah, same.
That is my thing. Shoot, I mean, we talked about it. People are interested in potentially making me an A, an R, and stuff. And I like finding talent. I like sharing knowledge. Yeah. I'm a knowledgeable dude on a lot of things. But I mean, what I always just tell people is, my goal in life is to be comfortable, be happy, spread like a lot of knowledge and stuff, because again, it helps prepare people for the future. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people need to just focus on being happy with what they're doing more so sometimes, because nigga, I'm happy. Like I can't say that I get upset often, because I wake up and I do what I want to do, and I can still take care of my business in a certain way and still orchestrate myself. It's like, shit, sometimes stuff doesn't always go like your way, but as long as you still doing what you're doing, you can still always be happy about something. But again, future plans, I still just want to be entertained and be a happy man.
I feel that.
No, go ahead.
Another question I have, this for me at this point beyond. I got a spicy one. We're gonna go to the spicy one first.
Right,
Spicy. How do you feel about the toxicity in the nerdcore.
Oh, we got to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
because that
Especially the easy bag
Right.
situation.
it's a myth.
It's a
See,
myth.
look,
That's cap.
See, look, it's funny because that's actually somewhat of a real answer.
Yeah.
Because
It's not. For the most part, it's not really the rappers. It's the fan base.
yeah, well, the thing is, even if all right, see, so I have to word this very carefully. It's one of those things where anybody, and again, like I hate like people like the upper lower nerdcore, whatever.
Damn,
but like
that's
the
been a thing.
majority,
Damn.
I know.
Yeah, that
it's
is.
so-
I recently started seeing that.
It's
That's
so
the
funny
thing.
because we didn't come up with it, they did. So that's like the weird part. But like you don't really see this from anybody who like this is their living, this is how they live, whatever. So like, it's people who are still technically in a way like, like you're still rappers, but like,
You're knocking at the
but
door.
it's like, yeah, exactly. So you kind of see it. And the thing is, drama obviously will seem bigger than something positive.
Yeah,
and stuff.
It tends to actually
Rise to
feel
the
that
top,
way.
yeah.
Exactly. And the thing is, yeah, that thing happened and it lasted a day. And then like for some reason people go, oh man, nerdcore itself is toxic. I was like, we had 20 days of nothing happening, and then there was this one day where 3 people had beef, but everyone just talked about it though. And it's like they're like nerdcore is toxic, bitch. Your family is toxic. You probably fight them more than like when you watch nerdcore.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not gonna lie though. Looking from the outside looking in, I can see how they would say that because it was a point where we was getting on Twitter,
like literally,
and it was something different every time.
I'll never forget. It was like a 6-week span. It was literally a 6-week span.
It was like, damn, what are
like,
they
and
beefing about?
This was something that kind of deterred me from really getting in it, cause I was so I was excited. I was like, yeah, I'm ready to get
Do
in.
y'all remember the situation? I'm very curious.
What situation?
Like what kept going on?
It was a few of them. I remember one. It was
a few specific beefs that I don't want to say.
Yeah,
names,
it was a beef for sure. It was I remember it was something specifically about one rap. And then
it was a guy that made a rap and everybody
he was saying everybody was featuring, and he was just like showing love to their style. It was Mac. Mac had did a rap. That was one beef. And then after Mac, it was some other bullshit.
No, wasn't it the guy from TikTok that made a rap or something?
It was some shit with him, but those were a little bit further apart. It was another nigga who popped up, was asking everybody for money. It was like a it was like
talking about too?
it was like shit after shit after shit after shit. I'm like, damn. And I'll never forget. I remember like in a span of like 4 weeks, it was like 2 big Twitter spaces to try to clean this shit up. Like, hey, when I remember I got on one, I'm like, and I'm like I told y'all earlier, like I like money. If I'm making money, I'm not arguing with nobody that's not making money.
Yeah.
Like if I'm making can't no reactor on the planet argue with me. Only one who can is Sniper Wolf, and I'm a letter. That you can yell at me.
That's fair.
But it's like, and then I also had to remember I had a different aspect because for one, this is art with y'all. To me, this is another vehicle. This is another revenue vehicle.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love music, but I don't have the passion that y'all do. Thus the reason I'm not a music artist. That passion left me a long time ago. But I remember I was like, bro, y'all making money. What y'all fighting for? Like I'm like, y'all niggas arguing, like y'all making about fictional characters. What y'all arguing about? Nigga, like be happy. And I remember it was like, and then it was a few people who I didn't know starting shit. And I was like, bro, who are y'all?
See, look, and I think that's where some of the issue comes into, because like you just said a very crucial part. Was you said you're getting money, why are you arguing? But like usually the problems are from the people who aren't not getting money.
Yep.
And then that's like the thing is, and see, so this is something that the reason why some of the small stuff seems so big is because, again, like you talked about how we reached out to y'all even whenever you were super small. I think we are like I won't say we're like the first, but we're a community where like because like typically whenever someone's big on YouTube, everyone else is fucking peasants.
Yeah, but y'all, it's even.
Yeah.
It's love to air, and it's so weird. Like, yeah, like when I say y'all were the first one, like we didn't start getting love from YouTube till this year. Like YouTube niggas literally did not start showing us love to this year.
And it wasn't like a slight or nothing.
It wasn't a slight. It was just getting in front of it. Was no niggas just wasn't even looking this way, and so it's so interesting because I'm like from my perspective, even with somebody like DPS, DPS showed them love. Even though and y'all showed love, even though we was reacting to y'all for the most part, we were smaller than y'all. We weren't doing anything for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You were entertaining,
but to show love on so genuinely, I remember bro, what is this shit about? And it always bro, I gotta remember it's art. I remember niggas was tripping on Grayson. I'm like, bro, let this nigga that nigga nice, leave that nigga alone. It was a nigga tripping on just different people because y'all know when it comes to knowing the nerdcore rappers, I know you niggas. I might not know your face, but I know your voice. I know what you rap. I like fucking Dready Yasuke. Fucking favorite anime character is Bardock. I know you niggas. And so to me, I be like, bro, what y'all niggas mad at?
The funny.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But thing is, a lot of the drama, what he was saying, a lot of the drama that was started wasn't from the guys that was making money.
Yeah.
The guys that was making money, we ain't gotten, like you said, we happy, we good. A lot of the drama came from people who wasn't doing anything. It was envious of where we were at. Yeah. And then they're like, there comes that okay, you're doing something that I want to do.
Yeah.
So now I'm making a big deal about this or that. And it's for me, I stayed away from most of it. I kind of got in the mix of a couple of them, but it was just
Dizzy be in his own world. The funniest shit ever is them comment screenshots.
Yeah,
this thing be going in off.
The most I do is I screenshot comments because some of the comments is just dumb. Yeah. It's dumb comments. Yeah. And I think it's funny and I want to share it with the world.
Nigga, you be going off on Twitter on your comments.
That should be hilarious. That should be hilarious.
These niggas dumb.
But don't the comments be dumb?
They do.
Comments be mad dumb. And I'm like, bro, the world got to see how dumb this comment is, bro. Yeah. There's no way that you commented this, bro. But other than that, bro, I be chilling. I ain't got time to do that. I think at one point I was trying to be a peace person and make it better. And then I started getting attacked too. And then type of person I am. See, I'm not an internet guy. I'm
this is real life.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, when you start talking crazy, now another person.
Yeah, I feel you.
Another switch comes.
Nah, bro, I had a situation on fucking Discord. A nigga said we robbed him of a win. I say, nigga, I am from Atlanta. I am a hood nigga. You want this $500 a night? He was like, bro, it's a joke. I said, nigga, you kept this going for an hour, bitch.
bro. People think it's all fun and games, and me and my mom bro, don't play with me like that.
Yeah, for real.
So I found myself getting out of character, and I remember I got a text from Fable. Fable was like, yo, hey, don't mess up your bag, bro.
Stop.
You're too talented. You're too good at what you do to be worrying about all this petty stuff. You're out of that range. You're in a whole different bracket, and it's I was like, no, you're right, dog.
And big brother.
From then on, I literally have Twitter muted on my phone.
Yeah.
I literally get on Twitter and tweet random stuff and walk away.
Yeah.
So I say things, I say whatever I want on Twitter, and I don't ever worry about what anybody else has to say about it. And I focus on my music, and I focus on my peers.
Yeah.
Gameboy, DPS, Fable, Divide, Rustage. I focus on.
I gotta call Divide. Fuck. I was supposed to call him 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Shit.
You know what's so funny is that
I got y'all
literally
numbers. That's crazy.
nerdcore would not be seen as dramatic if literally it's so crazy because if we literally did disassociate from everybody, if we did want to play this as a numbers game, and I just said, all right, cool, I'm going to unfollow everybody who's not really like on and stuff. Like, what if I just said, fuck it, I'm not, oh, come out to support Otaku Underworld? No, I'm not gonna fucking do that and stuff. And I just, cool, here goes 10 niggas just gone and stuff. And everyone just looked up and just seen us as happy-go-lucky. No one would ever think that like nerdcore is dramatic. But now the optics are, we literally have people. All right,
there's a large vocal minority now.
Exactly, yeah. And the thing is, now it's like so now we can see like the macro drama, and I'm like, which stupid.
It was stupid. Like Mac was just showing love. I hated that for him.
Yeah, I know.
But it was so weird. Like just the onslaught of hate that comes, and like I'm not trying to. I don't know the story behind the dude who was asking for money. But I remember that nigga was asking
everybody, bro.
I literally got a message from him yesterday asking for money.
Bro,
listen. He's still creating accounts and still asking for money.
I ain't gonna hold you. He made me so angry because like he makes a new account like every day, and what made me mad is he joined my Discord and did that, and all my fans were just like, "Nah, you're not doing nothing." So I was like, "Hold on, wait. Hey man, like, let's have a conversation." Why? What's the thought process behind it? And he gave me the thought process behind it. I respected it.
What was the thought process?
He was just saying, man, look, I'm in a tough position right now. I'm trying to do this music thing full time. I said, hey man, I understand. But hey, when I told him, I said 2 options. Don't just ask people for money without providing a service or product.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. Like, bro, if you gotta hustle for your money, But like, provide something of value.
Provide value. Yeah.
If not, chill out with that.
Yeah.
And so like everybody was like, kick him out. I said, yo, don't kick him out. And I said, look, man, you can stay in my Discord, bro. It's cool, man, but just chill out on that, man. Like, I want you to win, but this ain't the way.
Yeah, for sure.
And I thought it was a cool, cordial thing. And then like I go to sleep and I wake up and that whole conversation is screenshotted and put on Instagram, and he's like, DizzyEight co-signing me. I'm like, bro, what?
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 I got so mad. I was like, bro,
he's delirious.
He
doesn't see reality.
It was him. It's just like there's been.
And if you're watching, you're delirious. You don't see reality. Nah. You're tripping.
Like to me, it felt so different from when we first came into nerdcore. It might have just only been like a fucking year.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, whenever you came in, it was only like us core like 10.
Bro.
And then now there's so many people. Also, I forgot, hold on real quick. Something that's very, very important to say is, I think the other reason why, like when people say, what is nerdcore, like drama and stuff, I feel like a lot of it is us literally excommunicating drama. Because the thing is, there is a lot of people and a lot of communities who keep problematic people in. Yeah. And then like typically if something pops up, we like, hey yo, you out of here today. Finito. So like the drama is literally us saying you gotta go or you gotta fix yourself. Yeah. It's one because like the thing is, it's not like typically like obviously like there's times where like there's some like petty drama, but typically it's like you have a problematic tendency. Yeah. You need to fix your problematic tendency or you have to go.
Bro, and speaking on that, it's so crazy. Like some people take that and they hard headed and they just go like for example, a different example. Mm-hmm. Like I remember there was the beef with Slick and niggas was hating on like niggas like it was like niggas in our Discord was hating on Slick. I'm like, bro, you don't even fucking know this nigga. Like, shut up. Like y'all niggas not even rappers, but Slick is one of the few people who I seen grow, and I fucking love that for him because I'm like I remember looking, I'm like, bro, you fucking got it, and like just to see the growth as a character, even in that fucking Twitter space, he said, bro, I used to be a hothead. He was like, but niggas grown, you know. I'm learning. I can't be like. I was like, I love this for this nigga.
Yeah, first time I was like first time I seen him in person and stuff. Like I mean, like he had to talk to me, and he was like, "Hey man, you know, like he actually because like he already apologized to me, you know, on the internet and stuff. But he was like, "Hey, I really, you know, like appreciate because he goes like, look, man, you really put me onto a lot of stuff. I took a lot of that for granted. You know, I was definitely very hard headed. I really appreciate y'all, like, because especially because I went at you so hard during this thing. That I really appreciate you just accepting me back in and allowing me to grow to become the person that I am now.
And then you gotta remember to like Slick a nigga.
Yeah.
Like the where Slick from, bro. Like you, it's tough. You gotta be tough as nails, bro. And I respect the ability to grow. You were trying to say something.
I'm about to say, man, like that whole process, I completely understood the perspective of Slick.
Yeah,
like when everybody else was like, forget Slick, I was team Slick the whole time. Like,
yeah,
I even talked to Gameboy about it. Said I'm on Slick's side, dog.
Yeah,
I'm on his side,
not exactly
bro.
on his side, but you understood
like,
because that nigga was in the wrong,
Well,
but you can understand him.
But like I wasn't on the side of forget Slick. I was like, nah, bro. I see why you're upset. And I DM Slick. I was like, yo, brother, like, you ain't gotta do that. And Slick was definitely out of here back then. So like to see him now.
I love it for him, bro.
And the growth now.
Bro, that nigga evolved. That nigga digivolved,
Yes.
bro.
And the thing is, I will say, I think that's more of a testament of the environment that we have for our community.
Yeah,
'Cause
the love.
We
first,
allow people to do shit. Like, we can check you. And because the thing is, as that Slick stuff is going on, because obviously, like, I wasn't tweeting, like, fuck Slick. Because, like, that nigga was really, like, gunning for my shit. For like almost no reason. And like the thing is, behind the scenes, it's literally me calling. I was like, "Hey, dog, I need like relax. You need like chill." It's me texting. It's me trying to be like, and like the thing is, like even like Richie was even like, "Hey man, I need you to kind of like resolve this, man." And you can kind of. And
I love Peacemaker Richie.
Yeah, and the thing is, like we were like very much still support. Like I literally never came at that man and said "fuck you."
Yeah, and
none of this stuff. And I even talked to all of the other people in Otaku Underwear, and I was like, "Look, this is my side. This is not how it is. I was like, I hate that that's how he thinks that the optics of the situation are, but that's not it." But eventually,
yeah, it came through,
learned.
and it was so crazy. Like we caught like the back end of it. Like we ain't know nothing. I remember we had reacted to something, and one of like some random niggas like DPS not gonna fuck with you no more, and I was like, what? I was like, what? Like, what the fuck you talking?
He still gets Slick still gets fuck you comments from DPS on DPS's behalf.
I was like, bro, what the fuck did I do? Like niggas like, yeah, you, and like I remember just watching that and genuinely seeing the growth, and you can't fault a person for growth. And so like for me, it's so awe-inspiring. Even going to the show, like I was happy to be there. I was happy to see.
Hell, I forgot the drama even happened.
Yeah, no, but
because just reminded me.
Yeah, because it's something that you can see, and it's a true testament to the evolution of people, the evolution of a person to never stay stagnant, to always stay learning, to always stay growing, and to continue in the pursuit of perfection. Candid, the artist, if you're watching this, I need you to make music again.
Please, my nigga. Please. The water homie is still
please. Come on, Candid.
Please.
But the other question I had, and hopefully nobody took, unless the nigga who was asking for money. Hopefully no one took this the incorrect way, but understand the open topic or the open space for discussion. We have to cognitively think. People can take things the wrong way, even in a space where it's not meant to be taken the wrong way. So I say that to say, if whoever's watching this, watch this with a clear view, because I know some of you messy niggas like to twist stories. Fuck you, suck my dick. But going forward, and that's not to none of the niggas I fuck with. You know if I fuck with you. The other thing I had wanted to say, in the current space of nerdcore, do you think there's room for new artists? Can you think an artist come in nerdcore currently as it stands and begin to flourish, or the barrier of entry is now too high for an artist to come in, even if you're like really good?
No, I still think anyone can come in and and like kill it in any way. Because the thing is I still have people that like I go, oh yeah, no, I could still work with you. Oh, like still under the 5K, like like whatever subscribers. I think anyone can come in, but I think the barrier to success is a lot harder. Because like the thing is like, one, I'm not gonna lie, because I gave away a lot of songs to people, so like a lot of people now know it. What is your edge? How can you promote yourself? Also, there's a lot of people who again don't do. I won't say they don't do enough, but like a lot of people watch what we did and think that a lot of stuff that we did was easy. Like, a lot of people don't. A lot of people, see, a lot of people see the diamonds, but didn't see us inside the coal mine. Yeah, and stuff. Sure. So I watch people, and I'm like, oh, you're not doing enough. And I was like, you won't evolve either. And also, we're at a point now where I was talking to him, and he actually asked me. So he asked me a question, and he said, why do you kind of think like there's a decline in anime rap right now on YouTube? And I said, there's not a decline in anime rap on YouTube. There's a decline of YouTube happening right now. And the thing is, there's a lot of people who aren't willing to now go, I'm going to drop this song on YouTube, and I'm also going to go make a TikTok. I'm also going to make an Instagram reel. I'm also going to try to promote this somewhere else. Yeah. There's a lot of people who won't do that, and they just said, I've watched a YouTuber do this, so now I'm going to do what this YouTuber has done over the past 4 years.
It's more work now. It's more work now.
And people will not evolve. Yeah. So I feel like there's a lot of that currently happening where like people just watch what we did 4 years ago and think, yep, that's what I should be doing. No. Yeah. We live in the present. You have to see, because like again, TikTok has overtaken YouTube in watch time for like 9 months. Yeah, like you have to evolve. Yeah, but as far as getting into the community itself, I still think there's not really an issue on that.
I agree with that. I don't think there'll ever be nerdcore in general. I don't think there'll ever be. Nerdcore is about accepting the people who aren't accepted. So like
Island of Misfit Toys.
You'll always better get in. But like I feel like he said,
finding success.
What's your edge? Finding success, because it's like I just had your light bulb just came on. We're gonna talk about that later though. That later. But like for instance, if you look at each of the people that you consider, all of the pillars, and I'll say there's a solid 10 of us. Yeah. A solid 10 of us who are considered established in nerdcore. If you look at each person, every person's run for success was different. My run for success was different than everybody else's. Gameboy's run for success was different than everybody else's. Rush's was different than everybody else's. DPS is different. Fable different. Divide different. You feel me? So like. What are you providing that's different? You feel me?
You can literally look at each one of y'all and you can hear the different styles. Yeah. You got the melodic Tory Lanez Drake over here. You got the Simp Boy Jones over here.
I'm the
and the ADHD Boy Jones. You got DPS has his own style that he created.
Love you, DPS.
Fable is.
I would say that DPS is Eminem with better beat selection.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Love you,
Fable is just like I can't explain it. It's just
Fable's gonna get mad as hell at you.
Beauty.
But we're gonna say it's the Linkin Park post.
I was about to say it.
He will get mad as hell. He's like, no, I'm Fable. But I mean, like, you know, your inspiration.
If we genre type you, you'll always be Fable. What it is. You'll always be Fable. There's one Fable. You're
then
phenomenal.
Divide is The Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
He's Rustage Rustage is the real heavy.
I say that he's better
lyricism.
He's better NF.
Yeah.
Like again, because like if you ever listen to an NF song, big orchestra type. It's Rustage.
What we missing is the R&B.
Yeah. We got Eisen.
R&B.
We got Eisen
and stuff. I know we got and then like Schwabi's kind of the same with me. Kind of jack of all trades type of guy and stuff.
So where y'all see like how do we get successful in this?
How do you get this?
I
First of
can't
all,
listen.
stop doing reactions and do more music.
I mean,
Hell no.
listen,
So
That's
do
what's
more
crucial.
music.
listen.
Yes.
After
that's
we talked
what's-
about,
yeah.
after we talked about earlier, y'all keep doing reactions, but
I was smooth. I was about to make an hour.
I would say people love you yelling, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like if my cipher didn't get
Limited.
if it didn't get killed, that cipher definitely would have been in the millions. And
I mean, that cipher would have been in the million. Like, look, that cipher could have been ass, and it was still gonna be inside the millions for SEO purposes.
just off of SEO and having CJ on it. You feel me? Like that. The first day.
Where is it
went
at now?
crazy.
Where is it at now?
It's at like 280K.
It got
It's
limited.
280?
Yeah,
I know
just
I know it got
looked
age.
at your channel for
Yeah,
that. You're about right.
it just
You need to upload the clean.
That bitch
version.
got
Yeah,
You gotta
kneecapped.
do it.
Upload the clean
You
version.
gotta do it.
You got to.
You got
I'm
to.
gonna see.
I know.
No,
I'm Nah,
you
trust
got to.
us.
You
Trust
got
us.
to.
So you think upload the clean version?
Yes.
Yes.
We gonna
Duh.
And just
Wait,
link
you
back to
think
the
that yes.
just link back to
Like,
the explicit. Just,
Man, okay, so we gonna do
Like
that.
I say, the one thing we know is YouTube.
Okay, then we gonna do that then. Now,
'Cause-
what I was gonna say, man, like you got like your aggression, your energy, your personality. Put that personality in your music. People gonna rock with it.
Yeah.
You a hit maker.
Oh god
For
damn.
sure.
You a
sure.
hit maker,
Goddamn.
bro.
For
bro
sure.
every song, man, like from the Omni Man verse to All In, bro. Your melodic bag is
Crazy.
insane. Like you a hit maker. You ain't even got to try. It sound like you don't even be trying that hard, bro.
Oh no, I be trying. I be trying.
He said-
Have y'all
I'm
heard?
stressing.
Have y'all
man.
heard
be
Burn
stressing.
Up? Have y'all heard Burn Up?
What's
The
My
double-
burn up.
No.
My burn up. Yeah. My burn.
This man here, bro. This man here.
I've heard all of your songs, but I don't remember it right now.
Okay, yeah, you have to hear Burn Up. I think Burn Up is his greatest work.
It's just I just think it's a little too simple. I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
it's
very-
simplistic, but it's. First of all, he stole my opening, so I had to change my opening. I was so fucking
did?
mad. Yeah, you
What
did.
opening?
Bitch. Blue flame. Like I was freestyling. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna steal it. I was like,
Oh, then it did.
I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Then it did. No, but I attribute that to 3 days, cause we started. What was that? 2017.
Yeah.
We started just doing random because we always shot music videos and stuff. So we started just doing random music, and he could always sing. So he's like, oh, we can do this, and he just taught me how to punch rap and how to find melody, and I just use what he taught me plus like listening to Tory Lanez, Drake, and stuff.
Teach me
And just
melody.
like-
Teach me melody. Fuck it. I'm gonna get my own back.
really, it's really just listening. It's really just listening to artists, bro. Because like for me, like once I find my melodies to start like sounding similar, I know it's time for me to start listening to some other artists. Like recently, my 2 artists that I've been listening to that kind of inspire my melodies now is Roddy Ricch and Don Toliver.
Yeah, you gotta listen to people like that.
Yeah.
like cause
I've
one thing
been listening to Ride recently.
one thing
Yeah,
I
right.
don't like in music is like not having something that makes you have that tingle.
Yeah.
Like it has to be there. It has to.
Yeah.
You have to hear it and be like, oh my. Like it has to hit you.
Yeah.
Even if it's not heavy bass, it has to make
It
you
has
go,
to have
shit.
something that make you
Yeah.
for sure. Nah, man, this is a good talk, man. It was
Yes, sir.
this was fun. I love y'all, dog.
Yes, sir. Hour 20, longest podcast
Yeah.
yet. Goddamn me.
You said hour 20?
Yeah.
Hour 20. That's what we at
Okay,
right now.
yeah, for that long.
Yeah, this is what we talk about. Watch time.
Yes, sir.
Nah, but
Alright,
we
gang.
appreciate y'all for being
For
here.
real.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all for rooming with us
Yeah.
in the
All right, so we
B&B.
appreciate you rooming with us. Shit, I
Yeah.
asked y'all. I was like, come on, man. I found a big house. I got you.
I was like, Game Boy, there's other people. I was like, damn it, Game Boy, take no for it.
Nah, we really just had to get permission first. Make sure
we had to make sure it was okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, if it was just us, we'd be cool, Game Boy. You lied. I said, nigga, I didn't lie. I'm thinking metaphorically if there was a shit. Like, damn, Game Boy.
I was like, nigga lied to me.
I ain't lying to you, nigga. But nah, man, I genuinely, and I do want to take the time to give y'all roses, bro.
Oh, definitely. It's still, this podcast made me realize that technically we're the bigger channel, but it still doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, no, y'all are the
When
stars.
we-
Like
when
y'all
we-
are
yeah.
like in my eyes, bro. Y'all niggas are stars. Like, like
we're still looking up.
yeah, like,
we're
and that's
still
how
looking-
it feels. This is genuinely how it feels. Like, I had a moment of realization where, like, I think I looked at Dwayne and Jazz or No Life Shack channel, and like we had did the same number of views, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was talking to Simba the God, and I was telling her about a raid Shadow Legends ad. I was like, yeah, they tried to give us woo woo woo. And I was like, man, but we was at 400K. And I stopped. And it was the reality set in that we are at 700K. And like I've seen it and we've talked about it. You know what I'm saying? But that reality hit, I'm like, fuck, dude, this is it. We're almost there. And it's like right now, this is something that, you know, I talked with Mike about when we first got started. I genuinely felt like when we hit 500K, it was gonna get slow. But as soon as we hit 1 million, it's gonna blow.
No, you know what's gonna happen?
What?
Right now, because we always talk. Aaron's big thing was like, when we hit 1 million, everything's gonna take off. And I'm like, no, when you hit 1 million, nothing's gonna change. In reality, you just gonna, because it's gonna be like a slow, steady rise to 1 million. Now that we're stuck at 7, we've been stuck at 730 to 750 for months.
Yeah, like almost.
Now that
2
we're
months.
stuck, when we do get to 1 million, it's gonna be
it's
gonna-
gonna
yeah.
catapult.
we either gonna be stuck for probably the end of the year to the end of the year,
Yeah.
or whenever. But when we do get unstuck,
It's gone.
now you're gonna get what you want.
Yeah. And I just wanted to take time to give y'all flowers, bro, because I feel like there isn't many people who can sit in the room and be like, nah, nigga, you got this. Like you did this. And I'll never forget the first time we talked about this. And you played your the My Hero song.
The Almighty, yeah.
The Almighty. That
Oh yeah.
that hoe
Nigga.
still on my phone to this day.
Nigga,
That's my
that's
car
a-
song. Like if I'm driving somewhere far,
That's crazy.
that bitch is played. At the end of the night, it's Dragon Ball Villain Cipher. Like those two songs,
No, like legitimately, this fool rapped the whole fucking cipher.
literally,
Like,
like
the whole fucking
both
cipher.
of them. But like yours, both.
Like, I've walked into this nigga apartment when we didn't have a house. I walked to this nigga, he's literally at the. I'm like, nigga, how the fuck you know the whole
Like how
cipher?
many times
the
have
God
you
of
listened? And it's if I hit your bitch, it ain't gonna be no repercussion.
Yup.
Like the reality is, and I think it's definitely the same thing with Richie. Y'all don't see yourselves, right? And it's like, yeah, we're doing this full time. Yeah, I'm big, but y'all don't see how big y'all are. Even like with
It's the impact. It's
the impact.
thing.
Even at
Yeah.
NPC, I felt like I saw the picture of NPC. I felt like that wasn't even a good enough representation of the reality of your impact. Like there's a dude, I hope you don't see this, and I'm so sorry. There's a dude who sends me his music every week, and like it's like like he ain't done it in like a month, but it was ass. And he was like, yeah, bro, this is inspired by Dizzy. And I'll be like, no, it's not. and like he'll send a song, yeah, this was inspired by DPS, and I'm like, no, it's not. And it's like y'all are now bringing people into a space of, damn, I want to do this. And like with YouTube promotes the ability to live vicariously through someone and to find someone similar. And for me, just being in a house with y'all has been probably the greatest experience of my life. Even though like we haven't had much time to just chat, like me and you we were talking about shows and we was talking about shows and music. We was just talking like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. You seen? Oh yeah, blah. Like just off the muscle.
Bro,
Me and
I didn't
you
want-
having a sword battle. You know what I'm saying?
I did this morning
Shit,
when we
even
was all
I would
was-
say this morning's
Yeah,
combo was.
I
shit.
didn't even want to like take. Well, I had to take a shower to leave. Like we were supposed to do something with another big YouTuber. I'm like,
And
damn, I can't
I'm
miss the
like-
conversation. Aaron, like, take a shower. I'm like, okay,
And bro,
I go in there.
Same thing with
and,
me. That's why I just ran in there, changed
Yeah.
real quick, came out. I was like, wait, hold
Bro,
on.
and
I put my shoes on in the room.
the whole time it was so bad. Like I was like, damn, I really want to leave. I really, because it's such a thing, and it was like with DPS. Like we went film for DPS. I'm like, bro, I don't want to fucking leave.
Yeah,
Because it's
same
like,
thing with narrator. If you ever happen to see this,
same thing.
that
with
was fucking awesome.
I'm like, I don't want to leave. Like being around people you look up to and inspire to be like. Like, granted, we're all around the same age, but it's like, man, y'all niggas killing it. Like y'all are doing.
You killing it.
Yeah, y'all.
Well, I'm working on it.
Y'all killing it, bro.
It's like the reality of it's so like, for one, the ability. Like I love, like if I could have like fucking 2013 music making Aaron, oh niggas would be in trouble. Cause I could, I was that. But I'm slowly working back to it, getting the muscle back. But it's like the ability to create, to be consistent. People don't realize how hard it is to be consistent. People don't realize that more than anything is huge. To be consistent and constantly improve, crazy. And
Also, that brings me to a reason that we like this morning when we in there, we like, y'all got it. Y'all can do this, that. The reason we get like that is one, because we hate when people don't see it, even though we understand not seeing it.
Yeah.
But two, I think we come from a perspective of it's not a talent, it's a drive for us. And when we see like y'all have an actual talent that can propel you to somewhere, we like,
so crazy.
bruh.
Like, and we were talking like earlier, and I was like, bro, I don't have a marketable talent. You like personality. Like, personality isn't a talent, nigga. That's a trait. And like, it's like y'all don't see, like, Dizzy. I can fucking make a coin machine beat, and you gonna eat that bitch alive. You gonna eat that bitch alive. No, I think you got it. But it's like. It's so marketable and it's so amazing that it's like what y'all have is so unique, right? Anybody can be a rapper, but it takes someone special to be a musician. To be a musician, it's like surgery.
Bro, it's so funny you say that because I remember for the longest time, whenever I was like making stuff, I used to always tell people, I was like, oh no, I'm just a rapper. I was just like, yeah, I don't really have any. Because the thing is, I started off doing like those cover song stuff, and I was like, I don't really have any desire to really like make music. I was like to me, I am just a rapper. I was like, I don't think I'll ever be a musician and really do like some stuff. And it's crazy that I've
you making twerking songs, rap songs, funk songs,
Literally.
love songs.
Literally, and like to have that ability, it's so awe-inspiring because me and Mike, the one thing we struggle with is being just reactors. That is like you got niggas who love the space, but it's the ability to be more than that. The ability to touch more because
that's another reason that when like somebody say y'all killing it, like yeah, technically, but that's not what we here for.
Yeah, like
it's just like what worked.
We want to. I want to.
You guys are gonna host a show at some point.
I want to do something.
100%.
Y'all gonna host a show.
I want to do something like even like with the vlogs. Like I want to figure out vlogs. Like I seen this dude drop a cinematic sequence, and I showed Mike, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I hit the dude all like, "Bro, hop on the Discord call with me. Like just hop on the Discord call with me. Like I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like I want this." And like I look at somebody like Peter McKinnon. Peter didn't get this shit till he was like 30. I'm not waiting till I'm fucking 30.
2 more years, buddy.
Nah, nigga, I got like 5 for real. I got like 5 for real. I was lying.
Oh, actually, I just thought about something too because you were talking about how like, man, you guys are actually doing this. You don't see, I don't think that y'all see how you are to other people and stuff, and that's still like very true. Like, but there's two things that have recently happened that has opened my eyes to that. And one is I had the dude Arcadia. I did a song with him. I did my Luffy track with him, and he was like, "Hey, yo, dude, like, I don't think that you noticed like how much of like an inspiration and like starting force you were to me." And then he sends me a screenshot. It's a 5-year-old comment, and he was like, "I was 13 when I commented this on the Geek Cipher that you made and stuff." And he was like, "It kind of made," and he said, "The fact that I'm doing a song with you right now is crazy." Yeah. And I was like, I literally had a nigga in middle school grow up to do a song with me, and that blew my mind. And then there was that.
Your impact is sitting right here.
I know. I was like, I still got that nigga. But like, and then the other thing that happened was, because again, it's so funny because my cousin the one time, because I remember I felt like this was like a while ago, and I was like, oh man, I feel like I could be doing like more. I was like, oh, everybody else is still kind of bigger. And he's like, nigga, are you upset that you're the smallest giant? Is that what it is? I was like, all right, relax, dog.
That's crazy.
And that's what he, and that's what he pretty much told me. But like, but like whenever we were doing the, like NPC and like even somewhat like MomoCon, like Cam both times, like looked at me, like especially NPC. He was like, dude, like, I want you to realize something, that you are, yes, you are one of the smallest subscriber counts in this entire thing. You got the most fucking interaction out of anybody. And he said there's people in the millions, and the crowd didn't do that for people in the millions. They said they did that shit for you.
I ain't gonna lie, you are low-key the most important. You the low-key most important.
Someone told me I was
pillar.
Like really much of a that's the exact word. And I was like I just be chilling, dog. I just enjoy watching people win.
He be chilling, Fable be chilling, DPS be chilling, Rustage is kind of be chilling. No, he don't be chilling, but he's
playing DPS.
He has
he be playing D&D.
He has a reserve. So he has a reserve personality.
Yeah, he just be on D&D.
Your face is you have a face. You have a face beyond music, right?
Yeah.
And none of us none of us have that. Cam is developing it, and I don't necessarily have a personality like that. But like I had a presence before coming to nerdcore, so people like can connect something to me. But like you will have you're like the most you may not have the highest subscriber count, but you are probably the most important person to all the other people that are around you.
You're connected to every single person.
Yeah.
Every single one you're connected to.
Like
it seems important to me. A lot of stuff's important. People are important to me.
Yeah.
That's
so
why.
Like even for where I'm at right now, bro, like it throws me off that people tell me. It threw me off going to the old taco manager and them telling me, bro, this is because of you, or you inspired us to do this. I'm like, bro, I just make music in my bedroom, bro. like
nah, nigga, you're a story. Yeah, we did a interaction with you. You were in your parents' house.
Yeah, I was in my old bedroom that we turned into a studio. But like I was in my old bedroom doing that interview, bro. Like for me, it's like, yeah, I doing that interview. I was telling you, man, I'm trying to move out my parents' house. Now I live in a house. You feel me? So like that's crazy. You feel me? So like I see my situation change, but like for me, I'm not out, so I'm not seeing people, and I like one thing for me that's crazy because like you said, Arcadia had that moment with you, right? I had that moment with Shizzy. We're becoming like friends, which like she's like one of my best friends, yo, and like that's crazy to me because I was in high school looking at man's like, yo, that dude's dope. This dude's fire and following in his career. And so like,
Six still ain't never followed me back.
you know, he too busy being a VTuber, bro.
No, I'm friends with Nux Taku and Fifi. Follow me, Six. Come on, bro.
But like,
That's my 3 infinity rings. My infinity soul. I only need them 3 and I'm good. I already got Darren.
and then it's over. And it's over. You know, I'm cool after that.
See, the crazy thing is like that comment you sent to that Okidia sent to you. I had a similar message that I sent to Shizzy.
You did that,
and
so
I was
wild.
like, bro, like, nah, bro, you inspiring me or whatever. And then we talked about it later, and it was just it. Like, I don't think he remembered the comment that I sent him, but like when we talked about it later, I said, bro, like, nah, I was in school listening to you calling yourself the anime rap guy, and the crazy thing is now you sitting there like, now I passed the crown to Dizzy.
You want to know?
That's insane to me.
You want to know the funniest thing? I was in. It was my senior year. I was dual enrolled in college. We had a computer class, and I still never. I have yet to go back and confirm. But I ran into one of the guys a while back. He was like, "Hey, bro, you reacted to blah blah. Remember we watched that in high school?" It was a 6 seconds freestyle. And I was like, yeah, this dude hard. And mind you, I was a rapper at the time. I'm like, yeah, this dude hard. And I remember at the time, I was like, fuck, I'll never be this good. And I remember he was rapping about like anime. He was rapping about something. And I want to say it was a cypher. It was 2013 I had saw it. And I was like, damn, this is awesome.
Might have been that Zoo cypher thing that he did.
And the same dude was like, man, you were on a song with him. I was like, I was on a song with who? He was like, remember the dude I showed you in high school? I was like, man, I don't know. And I was like, I didn't remember who he was talking about. But like a few days later, I was like, oh, he was talking about Six. He was talking about Six. And like I remember when everybody was first like, yo, you don't know Six the guy? And I was like, nah. And that one interaction I had with him, and it was like maybe it was a week before we went to California. I had the talk with him, and the dude was like, or maybe a week after we came from California, it was one of those two. And the dude told me this, and I was like, I didn't know who it was, and like as time later that week it went by, and I was just randomly thinking, I was like, oh, you talking about Six? And it hit. I'm like, I'm on a song with 6 seconds. And then another guy, DJ, what's his name? Begin with an E. What's his real name? DJ, Buff DJ. Wilbur. I always believe. I don't know why I be thinking his name, because he got an E. Got a DJ E. Edwards.
His last name is
Edwards. So our friend DJ, he's a rapper, and DJ loves anime. We told DJ do anime rap. We was like, do it, DJ. And listen, I was like, do voice acting. DJ was like, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna take it up, and like he kind of he never really like fully listened. And I remember the last time I saw DJ, we were in Kroger, and DJ was talking about, yeah, man, you know, I'm just trying to get better. You know, I'm trying to do this. He's like, you know, he's like, man, I see people like 6 seconds, and they're so big now. And he's like, I remember, you know, just seeing him pop on other people's cypher, blah blah blah. And I had this moment of, nigga, if you would have listened to me, that would have been you on the song with 6 seconds. And it's crazy, bro. Like, just to see all y'all, bro. Like, y'all niggas, I wish I could have grew up with y'all niggas. I wish. I think shit would have been so much funner.
Nigga, if I grew up with y'all, we would have been famous in high school.
Bro,
no cap.
Rich.
Because, all right, see, so it's so funny because I wanted to be a YouTuber for like the longest time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I literally had, like, I was the only driven person in my friend group. And I was like, damn, nigga, if I had, right? So it's the same thing. And I was like, nigga, if I had just one other person
I
who was dedicated.
This is the most friends I've ever had in my life, right? I had 2 friends at every given point in time of my life, there's a nigga who named both of these niggas' names will not be repeated. But I'm like, bro, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a filmmaker. I want to be a YouTuber. All right, cool. All right,
this is the only point in my life where I'm around a lot of people with the same mindsets or similar passions and stuff. Even though like y'all are on the music side, it's still similar passions with YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, whatever. It's like I've always been the lone sheep. And then it's here come Aaron. It's like, okay, cool, this is cool, but nigga, we gotta get out the house.
Yeah, yeah.
And then once we get out the house,
since we've been out, cause I don't like leaving my place. All my stuff there. All my shit there, bro.
That's fair.
Like I can watch anime all day. Now I gotta wake up early to bring my little brother to school. I'm getting out the house more, and I'm not a fan of it. But since we've been
this has been the best summer I've ever
of my
experienced.
life.
Ever.
This is like
It started with it was Ryan Bell and Cam Steady.
Yeah, and fucking
No, DPS was first. DPS was first.
Then it was Ryan and Cam and Cartoon Connect.
We met them at VidCon.
Cartoon Connect was crazy. And they said the same thing you said. Meeting you is like meeting everybody we've met this year has felt like meeting family. It has genuinely met like Matthew would say it all the time. It's like, bro, it's like y'all niggas brothers. Like when we met them niggas Cartoon Connect, we was like, we got hype. I was like, man, as soon as I saw that puppet, I was like, these niggas brilliant. And we surrounded by white people, and we going crazy. And it was a fun interaction. And I remember like we met a few people there, but those interactions stuck out. And then when we went to Atlanta and we met Agent and Waleed, that was
that's what we literally just by donating to his stream, like, hey, we gotta get InternetCity on the pod. You know what I'm saying? Then a couple months later, we in Atlanta. We like, damn, we in Atlanta. We gotta make this shit happen. Agent starts streaming. Donate, boom. Hey, we here. He's like, oh
we didn't even have a plan in Atlanta.
No, yeah, we didn't have a plan. He's like, oh, y'all are physically here. Well, no, he was just talking, and then Waleed was like, oh, y'all physically here. It was like, yeah, nigga, we here. Nigga, and then we pulled up to their park takeover. Pulled up. These niggas brought us to one of the houses, and they it's
and then the
ridiculous.
crazy one another no point, nigga. We could have went to the other house.
We could have went to the other.
And now it's anytime we go to Atlanta, it's a free pass.
And then pulling up on them at DreamCon.
Yeah,
and then you randomly showed up.
Yeah,
at DreamCon.
like and you saw how that was at DreamCon. Nigga, we in there with them, bro, talking to them. Like Waleed and Agent are those two. Show the most genuine love. Fandom show love. Shaq show love. Everybody, Chris, both the Chris's show love. But they were like, yo, like we fuck with you.
Even
like,
your age,
even bro, I haven't told nobody this, and I don't even know if I want to say it on camera because I ain't no bitch. But when I told that nigga your age, yeah, bro, we got 700K. That nigga said, bro, you got 700K. I like, yeah. He was like, bro, that's what's up. And that nigga shook my head. I was like, nah, bro, I literally held it. And like I was like, yeah, we trying to like at that point in time we was trying to do the shoe shopping thing where we took people shoe shopping. We blew too much of a bag. We was like, yeah, bro, we trying to take you shoe shopping, blah blah blah. It's like, all right, he followed me on Instagram, and it was such a surreal moment because with Rage, I remember us, a lot of the people who we got introduced to, Mike introduced me to, because I was closed off from the world. Like I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to be successful, but success felt so foreign. So I cut myself off from anything that was resemblant of what I wanted.
Nah, nigga.
And when we started doing this and it started working, I never forget watching Ray, like his streams or commenting on like a video. Like when we hit 100K, I'm like, yeah, he gonna see our comment now. Same thing with Dante. Like, yeah, they gonna see our comment now. They gonna see our comment now. And even with Caleb City, like, oh yeah, they're gonna see my comment now. And it was such a surreal moment being there, talking with Dante, talking with Urage, talking with Caleb. Like,
I will say DreamCon does feel like really like man, what, just pulling up to the fucking the Black Content Creator All-Star Summit.
yeah, and
Like,
it's like,
that
like-
shit was crazy.
like
It's
even
nice.
though
That
we
shit was
weren't
crazy.
as recognizable, we weren't as big. We only a few people knew us. Having that opportunity to talk to them was so surreal for me. And I remember it was a moment. Nigga Mike had disappeared. It was a moment after talking to Rage. Nigga Mike disappeared. And I remember I was with Simba. I was like, bro, where Mike? Where Mike? Like this is the part of the story you don't know. I was frantically looking for you.
Right. I
I was like, where Mike? This nigga, I'm holding back tears. I'm like, where Mike? Where Mike? Like, where's Mike? And like I had told Mark at the beginning of the thing, I was like, bro, we want to take you shoe shop. We want to take all y'all shoes. He's like, you sure? I was like, yeah. I remember at the end, I was like, hey, bro, what's up? And he was like, I was like, bro, don't even worry about it. I could tell he wasn't feeling it. I don't know where it changed. But I like, fuck it. I'm not, I can't feel no type of way about it. It is what it is. And right after that, I had talked to Rage. And it was like, yo, this nigga, this is what's up. This is cool. And then our friend Simba, he knew Simba. He was like, yeah, no, I remember we played the game. Like, and I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Talking with Dante, it was cool. Like, and it was like, yeah.
Even Simba and True God.
What's the fuck? It's
Yo, the True guy, I was like, wait, you just know all these people too? I was like,
like True's a fucking anomaly.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know, it was so crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I actually, like, again, like, I
Yeah,
know,
my-
I know
that-
a lot
that-
of feelings. Oh shit, my bad. Dang it.
I forgot.
Man, for a second, I know all of the feelings that you kind of had because I actually was able to like to be inside the back with like all of the guests and stuff. So like a lot, like actually like somebody who like randomly showed up that like really got me was like Coach Cheese was in the back like the entire time.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Yeah, we was chopping it up with him.
And then like I met him and then like I even showed him shit. He was like, oh, like you actually like nice nigga, and he's like so it's crazy. I was like, man, this is, and I was and I could dab him up, hey man, like congrats on being on XXL.
Yeah,
and
nah,
shit. And he's
that
like,
it was so
fuck.
funny. Even the shit with Coach Cheese where the cop tried to get.
Oh, they would.
Yeah, and like,
they would let them back
I'm
to
like,
the dodgeball
and like
team.
we chopping it up, and I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who he
okay.
was. Like I didn't know his producer. I didn't know. And like the producer, like you really don't know? Like nah, y'all niggas just look cool. Like y'all niggas fresh. Y'all niggas, like this nigga fresh. Like should I know y'all niggas? Like cause I'm like I literally am in my own world.
But they so cool and low
Cool
key
as fuck,
yeah,
bro.
nah.
And it's so awe-inspiring. And I say all that to say, like, the feeling, for me at least, that I got with talking with Urage, talking with Dante, talking with Caleb, it's the same thing talking with y'all. Like, it's like, yo, y'all niggas are doing it. And it's like watching Drake perform. It's like watching niggas get Emmys, like, you know what I'm saying? I voted for Drake to get the BET award. He ain't winning. Fuck BET. You know what I'm saying? And it's so surreal because, like, to me, y'all are larger than life. Same thing with DPS. Every time DPS call, it's like this nigga really calls me. It's the craziest shit. It's like, hey guy, and I'm like, nigga, you were happy. You're
Hey guys.
I'm like, what's up, dude? Fable. I remember Fable randomly text me, and it was like he was like, "Hey, it was on Twitter or something. Hey, haven't talked in a while. Hope you're doing well.
Matter of
Love
fact,
you."
text everybody tonight.
Yeah, I am. And then like it's like people you can call your colleagues, right? Are so fucking amazing.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. This shit is fun. This shit is addicting. Wherever the hell y'all might be at next, we
come.
might just be there.
Except for UK, because I don't got a passport. And
Yeah, nah.
I'm not vaccinated.
I'm in Texas with y'all now.
Yeah, what's up, bro? I want to go.
Kicking
Like,
it.
I really gotta. Well, only now, just to let y'all know, my mom making me pick up my little brother now, cause like my mom back in my life for real. So Like,
the way he phrased it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas successful, welcome back. Like, so I have a baby brother who's 6. And so now I'm bringing him to school. So, like, if we doing shit on weekends, I'm cool. I don't know how long I'm bringing him to school. You know, it might be next week, 2 weeks, or the whole year. But on weekends, I'm good. And she can find them rides sometime. So just let me know. We can make this work, goddamn.
Hey, man. Hey, all I'm saying is so far, I think the only thing U.S. based that I think I'm really trying to do is anime NYC. So if y'all trying to do some stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, I was like, so depending, because I know we trying to get another big like spot and try to do some shit. But then there's also a lot of
when is Anime NYC?
It's November 12th.
Y'all going to Vid Summit? Y'all going to Vid Summit?
I'll go if you trying to go.
Yeah, we going.
Well,
we're going.
Tickets they kind of high, but you know.
For what?
Vid Summit.
It's a YouTube thing.
Okay,
It's a it's like for like
It's
deep diving, like
serious
it's,
content creators.
yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like it might be boring, but
I'm gonna
no,
say
it's not supposed to be entertainment. It's
no,
supposed
not
to be,
what I mean by boring. I mean like even like information wise, because I feel like we're at the point. Ain't no more gyms we miss.
No, you don't know that.
Yeah.
Like when we found out about the watch time thing.
That was
who would have fucking thought you're competing
with everyone
with everyone in you who makes videos of your similar length? Who fucking knew that?
Yeah, that like it's no longer just never mind. We're gonna cut this part out. Y'all don't get that, Jewel.
Nah, just keep it. Just keep
Nah,
it.
they don't get
if
that,
you
Jewel.
made it this far,
You don't get that, Jewel.
But
you don't get it.
Nah,
I'm talking over. You don't get that fucking Jewel.
I'm just saying, you never know. You
Never
don't
would've
know
known.
what you don't freaking know, bro.
Yeah. Matter of fact, what time is it? Because I definitely got to eat again.
it's probably what, 12.
Oh, I
It's
can't.
what?
I'm going to sleep.
It's 1.
It's 1.
I have a flight in
Where
9
is
hours.
Richie?
That is a good question.
Richie fell asleep at his mom's house.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
had
about
to.
to text him like, "Are you good, dog?"
Yeah.
I said text everybody at night. It's 1 a.m.
Yeah, no, we're going to have to
I
take
said
No.
12. It's 1.
But if y'all made it this far, go ahead and comment. What
Boom bap.
What? No. Give them something, Dizzy. What does she comment?
Comment your favorite part of the video.
No, we need a word.
We need a word.
We need a
We need
word.
a sentence, a statement.
A word.
Comment waffles.
Waffles.
Black
if you made it this far,
Black
comment
waffles.
waffles.
Comment black waffles.
Black
Not
waffles.
black waffles.
Yeah, black
Yeah.
waffles.
Black waffles. That's gonna do it, folks. We'll catch y'all in the next podcast. Peace out.
Deuces.